So there they were, stranded on the island, right? If the Rainbow Laser EMP destroyed the ship's comms, that loss of contact would have alerted the mainland that something was wrong. Plus, you know what wasn't destroyed? Saitwai's phone, which had 4 bars by the way. Crackpot plan to send everyone through the sand portal to Equestria.
I think that's just enough reference material to not get sued and to also create an interesting point. First off, I want to start off by saying thank you, Sawtooth, for commenting on my theorist post that I post up on Twitter. It's not very often that one of the greatest theorists of all time comes and comments on you and then proves you wrong. But I enjoy it. I enjoy being proved wrong. Even when you still have good questions and when you're a theorist, that just increases your standing. And so thank you so much for that there. Anyway, I digress. This clip. I see you, Sawtooth. Okay, I see you. So what you're saying is all ponies aboard the MLP Titanic were not smart enough to call 911. Sunset's decision to send everybody through the portal was a bad decision. It was the worst decision. I'm absolutely certain that one of those humans would be smart enough to actually take a recording on their phones when they were ponies. Because apparently, the sonic rain boom doesn't affect phones. But I would like to retain that taking a record would still be a bit hard because of the imposter syndrome that would hit everyone as soon as they passed the portal. Remember Twilight when she first exited out in the human world? Now think reverse about that for literally everyone on that ship. The shock would not let them be able to touch their phones to take simple pictures for more than one reason. Reason 1, because the newfound ponies wouldn't be able to touch their phones, as a phone is a human invention for the pulse of a finger. And according to horse anatomy, there is no blood pumping down where their hooves are. Reason 2, the phones would be different objects because of the transformative principles of the portals themselves. For example, if Canterlot Castle in an alternate reality is Canterlot High, in this universe, what would their phones turn into? Probably one of those arcade machines that Button Masher plays. Phew, imagine carrying that in your purse all day. So, that's it, right? It wouldn't be possible for ponies to tell if they're in Ponyville, right? Which, I say in this world, yes. Case closed. At least in the current dimension. What if there was a parallel dimension where Starlight the Equal Flank gave memorabilia to one of these ponies or multiple of these ponies? What would happen to the Equestria girls then? Hello, Internet! Welcome to FIM Theory, a show about a guy who watched a kids show at one time when it genuinely made him happy. When I noticed an inconsistency with Mod, my life took a huge turn, asking questions, addressing the current MLP G5 with MLG4. As a Christian, I am thinking while I'm at this moment writing this theory script, geez, Kenneth, what are your true priorities, God or multicolored horses?
Well. Next question.
So, Starlight Glimmer. In canon, she's been spotted many times trying to do research about Twilight Sparkle and how to defeat her. And I am doing this theory because I know Starlight eventually learns about the human world. And while we don't have a clip of her actually learning about it, we do have a clip that Starlight actually already knows about it.
Starlight Glimmer. You're a Twilight student, right? Uh-huh.
Which means Starlight Glimmer learning about it is open in the ear, so it's entirely possible that Starlight learned about the mirror even if she kept spying on Twilight. So I asked myself, when did Equestrian Girls take place? When did Sunset Shimmer steal the crown? I compared these two clips. This redemption arc in Season 5, and this opening sequence in Equestrian Girls.
You must use the mirror to go into this other world and retrieve your crown. Without it, the other elements of harmony have no power, and Equestria is left without one of its most important means of defense.
Obviously, Princess Cadence missed out on Episode 1, Season 1. Friendship is magic, Cadence. Hi, Kenneth Apps up here from an edit. I just realized I made a calculation error while I was writing the script, and now I'm here to correct it. So apparently only Starlight Glimmer appears in Season 5, which actually gives her only one season, that's 27 episodes, to actually figure out how to have revenge for Twilight Sparkle.
Now do we have a moment where Starlight could have possibly entered the other world? Would she do it? Well, here are the current hurdles that she would have to think about.
The mirror was actually in the location of Celestia's castle, which I think was under guard during that time.
2. The mirror would open for 3 days and then close for 40 moons until the upgrade that I suppose Twilight did around that time, so Sunset Shimmer could not come and go as she pleased. This is why I said hurdles. Starlight Glimmer would find no problem finding a way to go past these and through the mirror, which is proof with the world of ponies existed. That being said, what would happen if she texted the undeniable proof about the Crystal Empire? For that answer, you would need to know about what system of social security was the land of equestrian girls. So research, road trip, montage!
To be honest, I didn't have the patience for that, so here's a convenient image.
This might be way too much information for her to watch, so let's use this for theory. Anything hosted by a school would get other people outside of the school to visit. So I tried my hardest. I got my magnifying glass, and I tried to spot the different ponies doing different things, trying to figure out what life is outside of Canterlot High. 6 hours later, you know what I remembered? MLPGG is currently revealing about what the human condition is. I mean, isn't that true for every single episode of MLP Friendship is Magic?
Anyway, Starlight is in the human world. What happens next?
I want to give you an analogy. One sec. Guys, I have proof that the world of My Little Pony is in fact very real. Here's some pictures.
My hoofness. What if I've been shadow banished?
Dang, this really ties in with the history repeats itself theory I did. I wonder who made that possible. Yes, Viewer, unfortunately, if Sunlight went to the portal herself and told them about the Pony World, it would be met with dubious response, as it would fall under the he said, she said clause. Both people believe opposite truths, and until a third party raises decision, it would just be an argument until you get a lot of humans say the same thing, which raises the question, would Starlight be patient enough to wait that long to give every pony that Sunset Shimmer got through the natural portal a piece of memorabilia that would undeniably prove that the pony world's existence? Yes, I believe she could. But what would happen? Special thanks to Special thanks to this guy, by the way. Will it cause a second American Civil War? Well, this would imply that the world of Equestria is based off the real world, and as far as I know, there is no mention of real-life locations on Earth, neither do I hear real-world locations or holidays on Earth. So I'm gonna change this question to, would it cause a spew with the people in the human world? Yes, it would. But it wouldn't cause a war, just a lot of conversation. Consider, the new image from the James Webb telescope captured two massive objects. People think that it is alien capsule, and which scientists are disproving that really quickly. So it's basically a lot of he said, she said all over again. Will the students and staff of Canterlot High be arrested? I'm not a lawyer, but the people of Canterlot High are not responsible for actions in a different universe. Also, on a separate tangent, what are the pony-up versions of the main six? Well, since they are superheroes, basically they fall under the superhero clause, and since they help people, they are not responsible for government property damage in their wake trying to stop the evil villain. Will the parents of the main six get involved in this? I am pretty sure they are already involved in the pony world. Oh, you meant the human world, my bad. Alright, well, I guess I think they would still be fine about it. If they're watching their girls be warriors they wish to become themselves to be, I think they would be totally cool with that. Will the Crystal Prep Academy be next to the US government? I'm not sure what you mean by this, but if you're referring that if Crystal Prep Academy would increase its rivalry with Canterlot High, oh no, my friend. They would stay well away from it as far as possible. We got the best team in school history. We got a portal. Will Principal Celestia be known as an alicorn tyrant from the Pony World? Yes, it would, kind of. But like I said, the government wouldn't take any action because they are separate realities. They would only get involved if there was any threat of an attack. So, would Starlight be able to convince the humans there? Absolutely, but not much would happen. Oh, you thought I was done? Oh no, this is Starlight we're talking about. She wants revenge. And it's a good thing she planted incriminating evidence in those ponies' bags about the Pony World. Ah yes, just like any other good pony villains lie. Or at least stretch the truth so much that everybody would fear the portal. Ah yes, there's the threat of changelings, Sombra, Storm King! They would just seal it up. They would just destroy the portal. Problem solved.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yes, but what about me?
It sounds like Ponyville sucks. You should live with us.
But I want revenge on Twilight Sparkle.
Oh, there's a Twilight Sparkle.
I guess, but there are two of them. Are there two of me?
But wait, there's more. What about the second portal? The natural portal that Starswell the Bearded made? To answer that question, you would have to ask yourself, what did Starlight do during the reign of the Storm King?
Oh wait, there's something better we can do.
Well, that was very useful information. Basically, Starlight Glimmer had no role in the movie whatsoever. Just made a cameo appearance. So I guess it stands to reason that Starlight Glimmer didn't even have to go anywhere. In fact, she could well be in the human world while the whole thing was happening, and she would still be able to find the second natural portal that Starswell the Bearded actually created. So what would happen? Would she able to tell the government of that hole as well? Or would she create a secret army that she would march right through that portal and demand justice? While I am leaning on the latter, both options are equally possible, so I'll leave it to a vote. What do you think Starlight Glimmer did? Write your theories in the comments below. And as always, that's just a theory. A FIM theory. Wow, this one took a lot out of me. If you would be so kind as to smash the like button for me, please, thanks. Also, there are comments down below. And as always, have a furry fist bump.